What's good, y'all? L Famous, living my life, not thinking about it twice. Don't be scared to like, subscribe, or share this dope content if you like it, you heard? Let's get it, man. Yeah, let's get it, man. Now, this joint right here is about the rise and the fall of the Bloods. Yeah, man, the rise and fall of the Bloods. Yeah, man, everybody know the story about the Bloods, the U.B.N Nation in New York City that started on Rikers Island with the dude O.G. Mac and Deadeye and Wayno and a whole bunch of other dudes, you know what I'm saying? And basically, the Blood started in 93 over, you know what I'm saying, over the oppression that was going on over black people, you know what I'm saying, and dudes of color, you understand what I'm saying? A lot of black, a lot of Spanish dudes that was down with the Latin Kings and the Yetas, they was running together talking about their brothers and cousins and all that. So basically, you know what I'm saying, they was outnumbering a lot of black dudes on the island. Now, they wasn't outnumbering all the black dudes on the island. Of course, you had a lot of strong black dudes on the island that grew up in prison. They know all about prison. So before the gangs came into prison, prison was always prison. So they know how to bid. So now, you know, they probably wasn't messing with those guys, but I'm going to tell you the truth. They numbers got so thick. When they numbers got thick, they was having problems with everybody. Like, so a lot of them guys that was giving them Latin King dudes passes, you know what I'm saying, when they was getting at other brothers and, you know what I'm saying, they was minding their business, you know what I'm saying, boom, boom, boom. They wound up having problems with the Latin Kings later on too. Once they got their numbers, the Latin Kings started bringing it to everybody, you know what I'm saying? They started trying to impress everybody, you know what I'm saying? To the point where a lot of the real jailhouse niggas that been bidding before that gang shit came in, you know what I'm saying? They started getting upset and getting into problems and beefs and dramas with the Latin Kings. So now a lot of these dudes is going to the box, and then next thing you know, O.G. Mac, you know what I'm saying, with the help of some books and T. Rogers' history, you know what I'm saying, he started the Bloods, the United Blood Nation. Yeah, he started it on Rikers Island in the Bing. You heard? So boom. So now you getting all these official black brothers, you know what I'm saying, Jamaican brothers. You had the Lions, you heard, that would help the Bloods start out. You had different brothers, you heard, you know what I'm saying. All these brothers are strong brothers, you know what I'm saying, revolutionary type brothers. You got guard body brothers, you know what I'm saying. You got ex-Muslim brothers, you know what I'm saying. Everybody is coming up under this umbrella called the Bloods, you know what I'm saying. And going at these Latin King and then get that dudes, because these dudes is oppressing dudes, B. You know what I'm saying? Dudes can't get on the phone. They telling dudes can't do this, dudes can't do that. Yo, what the hell? This supposed to be prison, man. You know what I'm saying? If we was doing that to them, it would be a whole nother story. And it was. At one time, they was getting oppressed, the Spanish brothers. That's why what made them form they little Latin Kings and all that. And now they little Latin King joint is up, you know what I'm saying? And not only is they up, they got the police down with them, you know what I'm saying? And everybody know Spanish people have a different type of unity than black people. Let's just keep it real. So now, boom. So now the Bloods is being started. O.G. Mac started them. These Blood dudes, they gotta make a difference. They gotta make a movie, you know what I'm saying? They turned they turned the stabbing into a movie. Yeah, that's the Bloods did that. So when you hear a person in 2023 say, yo, I'm making a movie, or this is a movie and this and that, all that came from the Bloods. That came from the Bloods. Because Bloods was making movies. They was going to court and they was making movies. They was going on a visit, they was making movies. They was going anywhere in that building, they was making movies. You know what I'm saying? So they was having handcuff keys. They was coming out the handcuffs. You understand what I'm saying? And they was blowing 2 or 3 dudes. You heard? They wasn't just blowing one dude. You know what I'm saying? They was blowing 2 or 3 dudes. So the Blood's name was coming up quick. You heard? Quick. So about time they started going up north, them dudes that was hearing about the Bloods on the island that was up north, yeah, man, yeah, got some guys on the island talking about they the Bloods and all that. Yo, man, yeah, they cut this person, they cut that person, yeah, they did this, they did that. Yo, yeah, man, we got it. So now, about time Sing Sing hit, it's the big joint in Sing Sing. That was like in 9/7, I believe. You know what I'm saying? And a couple of official Bloods got hit up, you know what I'm saying? Hit up bad. And it was a war. Every Blood that I guess landed in that joint, They was getting that, you heard? And I heard the Latin Kings was doing niggas dirty, you know what I'm saying? They was sending niggas to the outside hospital, for real. So boom. Now, fast forward a year later, Bloods is thick. In Clinton, it's 30, 40 Bloods in the jail. You know what I'm saying? In Attica, it's 30, 40 Bloods in the jail. In Elmira, it's 10 Bloods in the jail. In Comstock, it's 20 Bloods in the jail. You know what I'm saying? So now, and all the Bloods that was in the Maxes, they keeping it official. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? It ain't, what was going on in the mediums was not going on in the Maxes. Now, I'm gonna keep it ritual with you. When I was up there from 1996 all the way to 2002, in the mediums, from 1996 to 1998, them Lion Kings and all that, they was running the mediums, B. They was running the mediums, B. You had a lot of selective mediums that they was running. You heard? They wasn't running all the mediums with that program. Get a Blood out of there. You heard? He Blood, get him out of there. Because, yeah, they had a program. They had a program. Yeah, them Lion King dudes had a program, man. You heard? Up north, B. He Blood, get him out of here. Yeah, they had a program. He Blood, get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? And it was so many black dudes that wasn't Blood that got cut. That's my word. When I was in Clinton, when I was in Attica, when I was in my jails, I used to meet a lot of dudes that wasn't Blood, and they was walking around with big keloid cuts on their face. And they said they got cut in the medium by the Latin Kings. That's my word. And they every time, and all the stories sounded the same. That's my word. All the stories sounded the same. They went to a jail. They got loose. They unpacked their stuff. Dudes came over to them acting friendly, this and that and this and that. And niggas blew them something terrible. And if they didn't get blown something terrible, you heard? They got stabbed something terrible. And the reason why it was terrible because when you don't know something's gonna happen to you, sometimes what happens to you bad, because it's like if I'm sitting here and I don't know I'm gonna get cut, and I got, and dudes is like, yo, where you from, yo? Oh, you from the Bronx? Oh, well, yeah. Where you from? Oh, I'm from Soundview too. Boom, yo, well, yeah, boom. Yo, no, they know you just came in. You ain't got nothing. You ain't even got your property yet. Yo, here's a cigarette, man. Yo, you smoke? Yeah, here's a cigarette, man. Boom. So now, you know, your guard is coming down because you got somebody that's showing you some type of love, some type of interest. You heard? You not even knowing that another nigga gonna come, his man gonna come from the back from you while you sitting on your bed, you know, talking to him, smoking a cigarette, talking about how, you know, where you just came from and all that. And next thing you know, nigga sneak up behind you, boom. I'm talking about blow you from here to there. All you got time to do is go like this. But a real nigga will pop off. You know what I'm saying? But still, nigga got you already. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of dudes that I met like that. Or they sitting, or they go to the yard and they spin in the yard, don't really know nobody, just got there, and some dude come out of nowhere and stab him up, hit him with an ice pick. And cause dudes saying you was Blood and you not even Blood. That's what was happening in the mediums. And then dudes got tired of it. And then they started hearing what was happening to a lot of them Lion King dudes in the Maxes, because like I told you, dudes twisted them dudes up so much, them dudes, they didn't want no beef no more. And this is no disrespect to them. You heard? They didn't want no beef no more. You know what I'm saying? They still hated niggas. You could still see the hating niggas, but they ain't want no beef no more. You know what I'm saying? Not in the Maxes. Now, in the mediums, they still wanted beef. They still was doing a lot of sneaky shit. Anybody that came to the jail, oh, he Blood. That was black, he Blood. He had to be a real dude, or dudes had to vouch for him, for that dude, for nothing to happen to him, for niggas to realize that he ain't Blood. And like I told you, some dudes slept, like y'all heard before, some dudes snuck through the cracks. You know what I'm saying? Some dudes snuck through the cracks of being blood because, you know what I'm saying? Like they might be from Harlem, and it might be a strong Harlem presence there. It might be some real Harlem niggas there. And niggas like, nah, that ain't going down. My son ain't blood. And then it come out that he is blood, and niggas can't do nothing to him because the niggas that he rolling with, like I said, niggas don't want no problems with niggas. You heard? Niggas like to try to get at niggas where it's weak. I'm telling you, B, a lot of dudes got cut and stabbed, and they got done dirty by themselves, man. They might have went to the yard with some niggas, but when they got cut and stabbed, they got cut and stabbed by themselves. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of dudes that's clicked up that, you know, that don't go for that, no matter whether right, wrong, bad, whether right or wrong. You know what I'm saying? They with you. You know what I'm saying? We'll get through that after everything is over. After we put in our work and all that in the box and all that, we'll talk about what you did wrong and what you did right. You know what I'm saying? But right now, we getting at niggas. You know what I'm saying? So it was a lot of that going on up north, and then the Bloods was getting thick, and the meat and the Maxes and them Latin Kings and the Yetas was landing in the Maxes, and if somebody remembered them from somewhere doing some foul stuff, dudes got at them dudes. That's my word. Know what I'm saying? And Bloods brought a lot of people together. The Bloods brought a lot of people together at the beginning. You know what I'm saying? They brought a lot of people together. They brought dudes from Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, Long Island, Staten Island, Yonkers, upstate New York, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, everywhere, New Jersey, everywhere. It was a lot of people locked up from all over, and they was blood. You understand what I'm saying? So once you was blood, this is before. Now it's all about sets. Yeah, it was about sets back then, but blood was blood back then. U.B.N. We all came up under the T. Rogers joint. You heard? You understand what I'm saying? The Bloods, the first generation of Bloods had to put it in. It wasn't about a fashion blood. It wasn't about how it is now. Everything is about, a lot of these dudes is fashion bloods. You know what I'm saying? We call these dudes fashion bloods. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that run around with red bandanas hanging out their joint and all that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, B. But this part one. You heard?